All right, here we go. Fairly simple. Got a few more things I can cross off and a few things I need to add. So here's one we can cross off right here. And got a few more I need to add. Got a few days off. See how many we can get crossed off. Something simple and easy. Just took a piece of angle that I had left over. Drilled a couple holes in it. I'm just going to put that on there. And that's going to be my holder so I can torque that pinion nut. All right, here we go. I got it all locked up, ready to go. And I'm going to hand this over to my helper, Muscles. Then I'm going to torque this to 120 foot-pounds.
It's right there, back there.
Hang on. Hold on.
What? No, I'm good.
Let it come down on that.
Oh, come down on this.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I need. Need to come down on this.
Because it's 125 foot-pounds.
I mean, I can hold it just fine, but.
Okay. There we go. That's 125. All right. All done. That's what you got 14 years of muscle with you for. Thank you, bud. So now the pinion nut has been installed and torqued and the cotter pin reset. Next step is to go ahead and get this gasket made so we can get the diff cover back on and then button up the rear end. All right, I'll bring you back. So the shape's been laid out. Gonna trim it up, then punch some holes and put it on. So this is the one that was supposed to fit, but does not. This is the gasket material that I got. This is the punch for punching out holes. So I can line it up properly. So making gaskets, not one of the things I've really done before, but definitely kind of felt like I needed to try. Tried a couple different methods of cutting the holes. Used a punch, like a paper slash whatever punch here. That was not the correct size. So if you look here, you can see it's not the correct size. Tried cutting one with an X-Acto knife. Didn't like the way that came out either. So then I went down to my trusty local Harbor Freight and picked up a 9-piece hollow punch and die set. 3838 SKU. I believe it was $9. Picked up that group, found the hole that was closest to the size that I needed. You'll see in the video where I'm lining this up and I'm sighting down this hole right here. So that hole allowed me to see the circle area that I had made on the gasket itself and actually get that in place so I make sure I was centered. Took a couple test punches, got my trusty little piece of metal, leftover piece of metal I made to be able to use as a back plate for different little projects, and worked out pretty good. Pretty clean. Bolts go perfectly through. That's what I'm looking for. Not an expert, but I'm pretty sure that that's what you want right there. So cut that center section out, prep both sides for a little gasket material, and I'll just install it finger tight. Let it set up, and then about 24 hours later, torque everything down. Should be good to go. So after a long fight of trying to find the right part and then making my own, we'll see how it holds up. I've got it finger tight right now. I've got a little bit of gasket sealer on either side of the gasket that I made. Seemed to go in fairly simple. I mean, put some bead around and then laid the gasket on. Put a little more bead on the cover, pop the cover on, and so then all the bolts lined up and just tighten everything down. Just gonna wait 24 hours before I torque it and give it a little chance to kind of get set. I just, kind of wiggle it in place to make a nice sandwich out of it.